Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Horsehead Bookends. It is Wednesday, so as usual, we're going to be talking about Disney, and we got a lot to talk about today. And what I think we're going to discuss is DVC, which is the Disney Vacation Club. But first, let's talk about some other things. I did it! Yay! Run Disney, virtual run for August. Finished it up. I'm going to show you the medals for that. My finish time was actually really bad because in August I hurt my knee after we got back from Disney, and then it took me like a week to recover. I got better, and then I got a cold, which I'm starting to get over, so that was another week that was wasted. So I didn't have a lot of time to train because I lost 2 weeks. So my time wasn't really that great. Let's take a look at some of the Run Disney medals. For the August virtual run, we got a Black Panther medal. Really nice. It's super heavy. I can't get over how heavy this is. And for doing all 3 races, I got the Completer medal, Marvel, 80 years. Super cool. It was my first virtual series that I've done in forever. First time in forever. Next thing I want to talk about is something I got from a vinyl auction group that I'm part of, and I was super pumped when I won it for like $10. The Magical Music of Walt Disney. 50 years of motion picture soundtracks. It has everything. It's a four album set, and it has everything in there, from Steamboat Willie up until Pete's Dragon. So it goes from 1928 to 1977, because this was made in 50, 60, 70, 78. I had to practice my Roman numerals. It's in great shape. Now, one thing I found when getting any Disney type of records, the quality is usually really bad. Like, just from kids playing them, they're super scratched up. But this one is in such good shape. Haven't listened to it yet. Was going to today, but I didn't get a chance to. Today, we are going to talk about DVC. First and foremost, the entire DVC program is very complex. And what we're going to be talking about here really just scratches the surface. We're going to stick to 3 big topics of DVC. What is DVC? How does DVC work? And is DVC right for me? Now you might be saying, well, what is DVC? DVC is Disney's version of a timeshare where you can buy a stay at a Disney resort. It started with Old Key West, and then it quickly expanded into, I think there's 7 different properties now. DVC allows its owners to stay at primarily deluxe resorts, and you're pre-purchasing your vacation for 50 years because you're entering into a real estate contract with Disney for a 50-year lease. Now, how does DVC work? When you purchase a DVC contract, you get a bank of points, and with those points you can make hotel reservations based on a per night stay. If the time of the year is more desirable than others, the point value costs more. For example, 4th of July or Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So you'll be paying a higher premium. If you're going towards a time of the year where the parks aren't so crowded, like January, February, the point per stay value is much lower. Every year you get your allotment of points, and you can use them to book a vacation, or you can actually save them for next year. You call banking your points. Also, you can borrow from the next year to the current year. So every year you get your pool of points, and then you can make your reservations. Now, where you buy your points, you can make your reservations 11 months in advance. So it's really good if you like to plan out your Disney vacation. However, you can book any other resort at the 7-month mark, which is really cool because now you get to stay at all the different properties that you might not have stayed at to begin with. While sometimes it is tough to get certain rooms, like for example studios go fast because they are the smallest amount of points. Okay, one question I see asked a whole lot on different message boards is DVC right for me? Well, the only person that can answer that question is you. When will I break even? How many trips do I need to take over the course of that 50-year contract to break even? It might take you 10 trips. It might take you 5 trips, depending on how many points you buy or how often you vacation. So you can really tailor it to how you like to go on vacation, which is one reason why both me and Ann really like it. We really like Disney. We really like going down there. We also really like staying at the deluxe resorts, and probably without DVC, we wouldn't be able to afford staying there. You don't want to buy into DVC if you think you're getting some special treatment above and beyond what the average guest is paying, because you're really not getting anything extra. You are getting the ability to stay in a deluxe resort that you have prepaid for, which is pretty nice. One thing I do want to mention is all the rooms, the DVC rooms, are actually villas, meaning a studio has a microwave and a refrigerator and a sink in it, and the 1 bedroom and up, because they have a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and then they have cabins and bungalows. There's these bungalows on the water in Polynesia which are gorgeous. You actually get a full kitchen, so which is really nice if you do a lot of cooking in Disney. If you want to save some money, you don't get a meal planner, you don't want to go out to eat every night, it's nice to have the ability to cook a meal if you wanted to. The only way you're gonna know if DVC is right for you is to actually think about how you vacation, figure out the per point cost, go on the tour. They offer free tours all the time. Hey, if you have some free time and you're down there, go on a tour. When me and Ann went on the tour for DVC, they weren't pushy at all. We got, I think, a $100 Visa gift card for going to the presentation. Johnny got to play in the playground and we all got free ice cream afterwards, and it was really nice. I'm gonna cut in some of Ann because I know Ann has a lot to say on the subject.
Hi, so I'm here to talk about DVC today. I'm not gonna get into all of our experiences on this vlog. When we bought, we did not feel pressured at all, I can say that. Let's talk about what I like about DVC. So anything above a studio comes with an in-room washer dryer. It has an actual door for a bedroom, which is great once you've invested and most of your vacations are Disney and you have a little one and the door is kind of nice. You also generally get these sort of different bathroom configurations where there's at least one bathroom, a soaking tub, which is great at the end of those long park days for legs and sore muscles. Or you get kind of a tub configuration or a separate bathroom so that the rest of your family can, you know, bathe as well and get ready, so everyone's not just waiting for one little bathroom like in a hotel. The other thing that's unlike a hotel is that you get a kitchenette in a studio, or you get a full kitchen in a 1 bedroom or above, which many people like because they like to cook when they're there and they keep up their regular routine. You're not left eating Disney food, which, let's face it, is not super healthy, and not everyone loves the dining plan. It's also a great way to save money. But it is nice having a full-size fridge. We definitely buy groceries and fill it up. Even using the meal plan, it's surprising how much we do use. We definitely have milk in there. We definitely have cereal in there. We definitely have snacks in there. We love to make our own coffee and just make a pot of coffee in the mornings in our room. So we can get good stuff like that. And yeah, we still have the meal plan, and there's a place to put leftovers and all that kind of great stuff. Here's what I really love about DVC. We're able to now afford to stay at a deluxe resort for pretty much what it would cost us to rent a condo down the shore and go on a vacation to the beach. Maybe a little bit more than that, maybe not, depending on what kind of airfare we get. Or what kind of annual pass deal we get. DVC also can get a lot of really good deals. So there's that. We got a great deal on our annual passes last year, and we definitely made use of them. We went a few times, and yeah, it gives us all those benefits that otherwise we couldn't afford. Like, I don't know that we could even afford to go to a moderate as frequently as we do. And not only that, but now we can stay at a place like the Contemporary, like at Bay Lake Tower, that was absolutely beautiful. I know, again, not everyone likes Bay Lake Tower. People have a lot of opinions on DVC. So when it comes to DVC, and if it's something you're interested in, it's definitely something that you should research, read, and then research more. Owning direct versus owning resale, it can get very complicated. It sounds like a really simple topic. It's not. There's definitely a sense of community. And staying at Bay Lake Tower this summer, there were a lot of storms, and we got to experience a community center where we could go as a family. We could play games, get out of our room. Our son could meet other kids. He could color. He could make crafts. There were some really great cast members there ready to play with the kids. There were movies on. There were video games. There was all sorts of stuff for kids of all ages to do. And there were even other adults sitting around hanging out. And it's easy. I don't want to say it's easier to make friends, but it is, because you're all DVC. You have something in common. If you go to a DVC pool or get a chance to go to a DVC pool, you'll instantly be talking to a member about points and about contracts and all sorts of DVC stuff. So there is a community base there. People who I've spoken to who have been members for many, many years feel like that's starting to go away. I can see that in some of their newer properties that they sold. The community centers aren't there. There's a little less emphasis on that. But I do like that that was there, and that still is there, depending on who you talk to. With that, that's all I can think of to talk about DVC right now. If you have any questions or comments, or would like us to do a more in-depth video on DVC or an aspect of DVC, please post in the comments below. We're happy to answer, and we could go into a lot more detail. Like I said in the beginning, this is a real kind of, you know, just short, the real short of it. And we are not long time DVC members. I wish we would have known about it a long time ago. So we're not, you know, we're not DVC experts. We've done our research and we've learned about it, only because when you're making a big investment, you should learn about it. Yeah, so with that, I guess I'll either turn it back to Rob or have a great night.
So there you have it. Those are our thoughts on DVC and what we think about it and what we like about it. Like I said, that I mentioned again, you got to see what's right for your family, and for us it works, and we're super happy we bought it. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please click on subscribe. You'll get notified whenever I upload new videos. Any questions or comments, please post them below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.